I am inside. But what does that mean? It means I'm in a pickle, right? As some of you might know, I'm a writer. And I just finished writing this like super long series called Nights and Seasons, okay? And so that's done, but the artwork is going to take some time to finish, okay? So the release is going to have to be delayed, unfortunately. And I'm also working on other projects, other books on the side, 2 of them. But I also want to do weekly updates, right? Because like in the future, I'm going to like do my fair share of e-bagging on the internet, right? Because like the art isn't cheap to make, okay? It's not cheap. And it's all coming out of pocket, right? But that's not the focus here. The focus is that I want to give weekly updates of my progress and just like talk about things and like say how the story's going, the ideas that like I'm having for like a week or whatever, okay? But it doesn't make sense for someone to come like support me a year later and say, oh, this guy is worth checking out on YouTube. 52 videos behind if I were to do one of these every single week. So I'm thinking that for now, I'll do them every 2 weeks, right? And then the people who find me, be it through Instagram or YouTube or, wherever it might be, won't be super overwhelmed when they come and say, oh, who is this guy? Well, people might find me for Nights and Seasons, my books or whatever, and people might find me through YouTube. People will find me through Instagram. I'm very active there. So I don't want it to be overwhelming for newcomers, but I also want the purpose of this channel to be, clear-ish, right? Because right now I'm just kind of doing whatever I want, right? Whatever I feel like doing. But this channel, like, at its core, is all, like, writing-related topics, right? The writing of shows, the writing of, like, games I want to do eventually. I have a few videos planned that are coming down the road eventually. But that's what I'm going to do. Because, like, I don't want to just sit here for months with like, oh, I want to make a video so badly, but, like, there's no point in making it now. I want to do something right now. And right now, I mean, yes, that's the videos I have planned. And that's also these, bi-weekly updates, right? So, I hope you enjoy them. Thank you for listening to my quick rant. And without further ado, here's the first update video ever. Oh, finally, test 20. I figured it out. I solved it. I now know how to record both, like, tracks, the game and me, and, like, raise the volumes in post or whatever. So, I'm going to keep everything the same. I'm going to do? Another mini test, right? I'm going to mute it, right? So you don't hear the vibrations in the background. Makes it a little easier to edit, my voice anyway. And then I'm going to unmute it, right? Because I am not going to test this now. I am so done. Because now I have to record all this again. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But anyway. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Floridone. And, oh my god, what was I even talking about? I don't remember. Because, like, I made this recording, right? And I realized, oh, the game's way too loud and, like, I did the exact same thing in the last recording. I hit the B button at the title. I hate it when you do that, games. But anyway, I recorded this and I realized this recording, it's terrible. The game and my voice are at the exact same level. And obviously, the game is much louder than I am. So, I had to do something about that. But now, I wanted to, like, where's my little note? This is my shopping list. Bro. Anyway, my list is right in front of me. Not funny. I wanted to make a video. At least, like, because I just made my survival craft video, and then I was like, oh, what was I even thinking? Dude, I don't remember. Now I gotta, like, figure out what these are again. Okay, I have everything. But anyway, I made my survival craft video, not survival video. I hate camping. And something made me want to make this one. I don't remember what it was. But basically, aside from that, because it'll probably come back to me, I also want to be like, oh, with this process of making TCC, doing the NI2 edits, I just want to, like, talk about what was going on right now. That way I can also, like, get practice in for editing, right? Because, like, I also want to, like, just speak, because I found that to be really fun. So, yeah, here I am talking about it. So, this week, I have... Did I even hit the boost there? I don't think I did. I'm doing the the edits for NI2, which I did 21, but I need to do 22 and 23. Hopefully that's my goal for today. Also, by the way, I say, today is November 15th, 2023. How did that, like, send me back? So, dude, I'm in 12th. Anyway, I'm out for blood today. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I'm supposed to be doing the edits, and really, like, it should be my main focus right now, but I'm also working on the first chapter of TCC, because, like, a lot's coming to me at once. I think this is where I was getting at with the survival craft thing, that, like, I have all these things that I want to do, but, like, not a whole lot of time to, like, actually do them, and I want to do them before, like, I forget about them. So I just want to make a general video that covers my thoughts on, like, what's going on at, like, this moment in time. So the edits are things that I'm doing right now for NI2. The Grimsy's backstory, the chapters, at least at the time of recording, chapters Z1 and Z2, I'm doing. I have the full thing planned, but there are, like, a few lines of dialogue I wanted to add, just to make things, like, a little more clear for NI's story, because I was talking about it in the previous attempt of this video, where I said that NI2 is, like, I won't say it's written, like, exponentially better than NI1, but it is, like, better writing in my opinion, as to, like, my own standards. But as far as, like, Grimsy's story goes, it's still, like, a little unclear, and intentionally at the end of NI3 you don't get all the questions of NI answered. That's what DT exists for, to, like, fill the gaps, and of course TCC as well, I guess, in its own way. So I want to make Grimsy's story, like, a little more, like, fleshed out. That way it's easier for people to theorize. That was the third lap, dude. Oh my god. It's a little easier for people to theorize, oh, you know, who is Grimsy? Like, exactly what is she? Because, like, she doesn't know German. She doesn't know, like, what trees are. Is she, like, an alien? Is she, like, well, it's, like, a traditional tree anyway. Like, what is she? Where does she come from? So I think it'll be a little easier for people to figure out. I hate this stage. And then what else? Oh yeah, I had this one homework due for one of my classes today, and I was watching. I thought that was an iPhone notification for a second. I was watching Invincible season 2, the first episode from Friends yesterday, and I had to go early because I'm like, oh, you know, I've got to wake up at like 7 a.m. for class, but I, like, also commute an hour to university, so I got some last minute things I got to finish up, and we can, like, pick up later in the week. But anyway, but as I was, like, walking home, I wanted to, like, start Grimsy's up, because I'm like, oh, I can spare, like, 30 minutes, but, like, I can't spare, like, a whole, like, hour. I ended up sparing, like, an hour. I feel kind of bad, right? But it doesn't really matter too much in the end. So what was I gonna say? That made me realize, oh, you know, I have all this stuff that I want to, like, get out, and I also want to, like, talk about it. So that's why this video exists. No, dude! Oh my god. The rookie mistake. Also, mind the voice cracks, by the way. That's normal for me. I've had voice cracks for years, and I don't know why. Oh, I thought I could get him too. Dude, come on. Oh well. Earlier I was trying to figure out what my spin attack button was. It's not this. Oh, dude, it's my left thumb, like, it's L3. Oh my, why? Why would I set it to that? Probably because I don't need it. But no, in Sunshine, I have it set to RB. I don't know why it's, like, all the way up there for some reason. But it doesn't really matter. I used to play F-Zero a lot when I was younger, because I have it on GameCube. And I had X too, but, like, X was, like, it was, like, so slow. It was, like, almost boring, but I mean, a few years later I got, like, really into it, into X a little bit more. So I don't know. It's a shame you can't look behind you in this game. I do that all the time in, like, Mario Kart. But yeah, what else? So anyway, I had that early class, right? But I decided to skip it today because, like, I don't really need to go. Also, I don't want to go. Dude, who wants to, like, come home and like shower and do all their stuff and like get in bed at like 1 a.m. just to wake up at 7. Like, oh, I mean, who like wants to do that is what I'm saying. So I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I want to like get some actual stuff that's important to be done today. So that's what I did. And so yeah, this video is absolutely part of it, because like the editing process for me, it's like absolutely horrible. Because for my survival craft video, right, I lost the audio, but I mean it's also like kind of my fault, because I tend to record audio for everything I've ever done, right? I record the audio separately from the video. Like for my Mad City video, I'm not like, in only like one scene, in quotes, am I playing the game at the same time you're hearing my voice, right? But I don't think it was for like that scene exactly that like I'm speaking over. Even though yes, the mic quality does change, so you're like, oh, you know, he must be talking in real time. No, I probably wasn't. So I probably just put it together like that. But right now, I'm using OBS and I'm recording my audio. I'm recording the video and the audio at the same time. It makes it like a whole lot. Even though I don't plan to do any cuts for this video, it still makes it a whole lot. Dude, I stayed in a straight line. I stayed in a straight line. Oh, how? Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I get you. Can I get Deathborn too? Come here. Oh, I can't. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. But anyway, yeah, so it makes my like editing process like a little bit easier and a little bit cleaner. Cause then like I can also change the levels and like the EQ of say my voice, for example. Cause like this mic, I'm using a Snowball, which isn't like the greatest in the world. It's not exactly where I want. Cause like I have to do my voice. I also don't have a filter, one of those foam things covering the mic, so you hear all the like all the mouth sounds that I'm making, right? Which is dumb. But there's also like I also have to like change a lot of settings. Let's be careful here. There we go. A lot of settings to get it to sound the way I want it to sound for like my voice, right? Because like my voice is kind of weird. My voice isn't very bassy. It's very like, it has a lot of like, it's very high. It's very like high pitched, right? And there's like just a lot of like highness to it. And so there's a lot that I want to do to get it to sound, you know, clean, you know, bearable to listen to, okay? I hate this course so much. I hate, because there are a few courses in this game that are just like, it's just like a tunnel that you go through, basically. A circular tunnel. Those are like so annoying. Especially because you can see on like the little map down there that like, it's, oh my god. It's a pattern, right? But like, you have to, it's just so weird. It's just so weird to do. Also, this is like loud too. I need to like pick it up like right now. But yeah, but anyway, last night, right, going back to that, I did a little of Grimsy stuff, and I like added the lines that I might have mentioned earlier. I don't remember, like, oh, like what is German, she doesn't know what like the trees look like. Oh yeah, I literally did just say that. So I'm also like trying to remember, like, oh, in this last like sad attempt is what I called it, what did I actually like talk about? Because like, of course, you know, as usual, I don't have like a script or anything. I just wrote down like what I want to talk about. Because like, so the one thing that's kind of funny is that like when I read from a script, it sounds like horrible. And then like the first like few seconds of my, okay, good. No, come on, second. Okay. Oh man. In the first few seconds of my Mad City video and my Survival Craft video, it sounds so boring. It sounds like I'm reading off of a script. But I swear, am I still at like the top? Good. It sounds like so boring for those first few seconds, and I don't know why. Because like I'm just like, really, I'm just looking at Audacity and I'm speaking. I'm just saying whatever comes to mind to make it like sound clean, right? Because one of my things, it's just like, how do I want to say this? This video is also practice for like my on-the-spot organization, because I think I was saying it like this course too, in the previous attempt, that is. Like, say someone comes up and asks me, oh, what is like TCC about? And I'd say, oh, TCC is about, and then like I'd try to like take a few seconds to find the words, I should not have taken that ramp. But then, so I'm like doing stuff on myself one day, right? And I asked myself, how do I like fix that problem? Because like it's not just like story stuff that applies to. It's like anything really. Oh, the vibration's messing with the walls. My bad. So I asked myself, what is TCC about? And then I say in like my own head, TCC is about this guy who finds the body of a dead girl and scans her like brain using like a special device, and through the power of servers and AI, he's able to bring her back and turn her into like a pseudo living entity. And he discovers that, yeah, see, now it becomes like wordy because like now it's kind of like on the spot, right? He discovers from that girl by talking to her that she was murdered. It wasn't a suicide as like the news perceives it to be. So together they try to like solve the mystery surrounding her death. That's basically what it is. I mean, in the last video I did, in the last attempt of this, I used NI as an example because it has happened with NI before where people have asked me, oh, what is this story about? You know, I just found out that you were writing it. And then I say, oh, it's about a girl who has a mysterious power, and the government keeps her confined because of it. But once she escapes through unexpected means one day, she meets a group whose goal it is to like discover the secrets surrounding that power. And like I don't even need the and you can just like leave it at that. But it ends up turning into a story about like destiny. Like, is it better to, what was my destiny question? I wanted to like ask this to more people. Is it better to have a destiny that is unaltered, or have a version of destiny where I know this is in the synopsis too. I'm just trying to remember it. A destiny where, no, dude, are you on lab 3? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh. Or is it better to have a version of destiny where the greatest amount of people can live the most beneficial lives at the expense of a small group of people who have to suffer because of that? And of course, like, people give like very interesting answers. Like, I've gotten like, oh, of course, you know, people shouldn't mess with destiny at all. You should just let it take its course, right? And then there are also people that say, well, oh, and there's also the thing like you don't know like which group you're in, whether like things could like look as if they're going really well, but you could still be in like the bad group. Like, things that are bad don't have to happen to you immediately, right? Which makes sense if you really think about it. But you don't know which of those two groups you're in. And people say, oh, well, I may not know which group I'm in, but it's very likely that I'll be in like the group where, you know, the fortune is like bestowed upon or whatever. Which, I mean, yeah, it's your way of reasoning. I mean, I might like, I won't say I disagree with it, because like really you can agree and disagree with both sides, right? It's just like one of those things, which is why I like it so much. What on earth just happened there? I'm not even going to try to ask. But you know what? It's laughable and I don't really care. Yeah, the answers for that are like very interesting, but just like on the spot, like, oh, summarize this in like the best way that you can. I struggle with that a lot, so. I mean, even thinking now, there's not really a... Dude, are you serious? Dude! Oh my god. At least in like the last attempt. How many... Dude, this is my last life. Oh my god. I actually like finished the cup, right? And I said everything Dude, that last attempt of this video is so perfect. But of course, you know, the audio just happens to get mixed up. Which, yes, I could take it in Audacity and like invert it and then make a copy and then, well, no, make a copy, invert it, and then lower it, right? Or something along those lines. I don't know like exactly, but like that's like the general gist of what I do. But then my voice would sound grainy as a result because it's mixed in with the audio. It's like any like typical YouTube, oh, I isolated the instrumentals of like this rap song, come listen to it. And like, it's good, it's okay, but it's not like fantastic. That's what I could turn this into, which, I mean, I'm not gonna do that, so. I figure, oh, you know, it's also, of course I'm not gonna just leave it like that, because like you can barely even hear me in the other attempt as it is, so. It's kind of a shame. So now I'm just kind of like, now I know how to separate these tracks in OBS and kind of use it a little bit better. Because really before I would just like hit record and that would be, I have the video. That's all I need. Because the audio was, I did it separately in Audacity. Dude, I swear I'm not gonna die this time. I'm not gonna die on my last life. Okay? Dude, I swear to God. Dude. Oh my God. I wonder if the mic picked up that tiny gasp I just let out. Oh my God. I swear. I described Survival Craft and Mad City as being like intense, right? And they're not intense games at all. I found that hilarious. But like this, like I really want to win right now. But I mean, I'm probably going to. Like, what am I? 6 seconds ahead? 4 seconds? 4 seconds. Okay. So all I have to do is just race, right? It's not anything like crazy. I always tell myself that. And like that kind of like, oh my God. That kind of mentality is what my main character for DT is like. Like, you have like general protagonists that are like, how should I put this? Like their determination seems like it kind of comes out of nowhere. But for Gira, right? Because I mean, I guess it's kind of a spoiler for people who haven't, I don't know, it's a spoiler for somebody. I'm not thinking about it. For Gira, you know, he already has like a good like mindset. He's not like really used to, how do I, dude, there we go, like the on-the-spot organization, because like it kind of doesn't count this time because I don't really know. I've never tried to like summarize. Well, I don't even know. I know what I want to say, I just don't know like how I want to say it. But like for him, he's already like has a good headspace when it comes to fighting and when it comes to like staying relaxed, right? But it's presented, there we go. It's presented in a way where like it still feels like he's growing in the face of uncertainty, because like that's exactly what he's doing. He's given this tool where he's like, you know, what the hell is this? It caused like the death of my brother. I want to find out more about it. But at the same time, I'm literally being hunted down by the government, along with like the rest of my crew. So how did that not kill him? I don't know. But anyway, as I was talking about the what was it talking about? I don't know, I was talking about something and made me think, oh, I also want to do videos on, like, new topic now, by the way. I also want to do videos on a show called WentW and another show called Leverage, but I'm having trouble finding, like, the B-roll to use for those shows, right? Because it used to be that, like, you could go to, like, most streaming sites and just, like, there'd be, like, a download button where you can download the episodes, right? For Leverage, I have like up to season 4 in terms of like all the episodes, because that's just a show I really like, and I just wanted to like keep it to myself like forever. So that's taken care of. But it's WentW, and like I also want to talk about Pluto. I want to talk about a certain magical index, this goofy ass show that I started watching, and I'm like having trouble finding like footage to use, you know, for those videos. Like, my temporary solution is just like go to like major YouTubers and like download their videos, and then take the B-roll that they use like for multiple videos and just mash it into like my own thing, right? Which I think will work just fine, right? It doesn't have to be like perfect, but it's also like not copying at the same time, because I mean we're both copying from like the same like anime. It's just in like a different order. But anyway, right? Borderline plagiarism aside, for WentW in particular, I don't know like how I'm gonna, because yes, I could just like go to OBS and say, okay, like capture, you know, me streaming this from this site, right? That would work, but that's super time consuming. I don't want to do it like that. Okay, yeah, I'm getting like a little nervous because like it's the last lap and I really don't want to die, but I think I'm gonna be just fine. If I just like race, if I do like everything that I've been doing up to this point, then I will be just fine. But anyway, I'm trying to like figure that out. I'm like, survival craft, that was like me kind of stalling. Cause like, oh hey, it's the racial stereotype character in this game. At least one of them. The guy in third right now. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, cause like, I'm trying to figure out how to get this footage, right? And so making that survival craft one in the meantime was like, oh, well, this is something I plan to do anyway. Oh my god, dude. Dude, that scared me. Everything could have just ended right there, but it didn't. It didn't. All right, we prevail. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, not funny. I mentioned this. I want to show this off too in this game that you can like see in real time when the races are finishing, which is pretty cool. Oh, I guess that guy got disqualified. Is that the guy? Did I kill anyone in this race? I don't know, but that basically means that they died. But yet in the next race, they're still like, they come back, which is weird. I don't know what, if it's F0X or GX, and if it like depends on the mode. I thought there was a mode where they don't come back, but I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out like a good way to get that footage, and I have yet to figure it out, so I don't know what I'll do. Cause like, especially, well, in the case of Leverage, I was gonna say that like nobody has talked about that show, but I have all the footage I need and more, so that's not a problem. But for say Wentworth, you know, I haven't looked up any like Wentworth like YouTube reviews, cause like, yeah, I know it's like a really good show. I know exactly what I want to say about it too. It probably, I think it is on my like personal list. It's my like #1 favorite TV show. It's like, dude, the characters in that show are like written, they're like perfect. It's pretty much just perfect. Like, even thinking now, there's not like a whole lot of flaws that come to mind. Like, I know there are like just a few every now and then, but like, especially like, you know, one error, even though it's not like a huge deal, is that when some characters make phone calls, you can see on the phone that they're using, they're just on the home screen, which I find kind of hilarious. But like, in terms of like the show's writing, pacing, and whatnot, it's like, it's perfect. It has like an 8.6 on like IMDb. You know, it's like really good. And it's gotten like a bunch of, it's an Australian show. It's gotten like a bunch of awards in Australia. And yeah. It just sucks that like there's not really a whole lot of like merchandise for that show, because like, dude, I want to like plaster my wall with like Wentworth stuff, right? But there's only like a handful of it on like Redbubble, so I don't know. But yeah, I kind of want to be that YouTuber that like, well, YouTube isn't my main focus, because of course it's like the books, right? That's what I do. But you know, I do want there to be, I want YouTube to be like in my scope at some point at the very least, right? And I'm like kind of trying to start it now, but like with these mystery videos, I'll probably like make them like unlisted in a public playlist like I do for some of my old remixes. But eventually I think I'll make them public and like kind of like kickstart everything at the same time. But I want to be that YouTuber that like talks about like the things that nobody talks about, right? I want to be like, you know, I'm not like other YouTubers, okay? But like really just like the things that like no one talks about that interest me, that like I think that people should like invest time in, right? Because I don't want you to like go do something or go watch something that I know, oh, it's pretty much just like a time waster, right? That's not my intention. If I think it's worth it, then I'm going to like shove it all in your face, right? I'm gonna make noise about it. Yes! Yes! I feel like that was really loud. Dude, in that survival card video, I was being like way too loud. I got like way too into it. Oh my god. Dude, I swear to god. This audio, even though yes, I know it's gonna come out just fine, it better come out like perfect, okay? Oh, I didn't even mention, I've been playing this F-Zero game on 110% speed, because for Xenoblade, wait. I just realized that like the energy coming out of the back of the ships is just like a flat texture. You probably saw it like be flat for like that one frame. That was pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, like there. What was I gonna say? I don't remember what I was saying, but anyway, this video, this is 6 minutes longer than like, dude, I died, like, I lost all my lives in this friggin' like recording. Oh my god, not funny. But anyway, oh, it skipped the ending. Wait, do I get the interview? Okay, good. The interview is pretty cool. Also, look how tall Phoenix is. Oh my god.
From the special F-Zero GP venue, we're broadcasting an interview with the Grand Prix champion. Okay then, I'd like to ask you something.
Yeah, the ones in red are the ones I haven't done before, but in the last attempt I did this one. So, I guess like... Yeah, he basically says, oh, someone from the 20th century taught me all I know. That's basically what he says. A message for your viewers, message for... How about Rivals? I don't remember this one.
Your rivals are howling for revenge. I will see you in the 29th century, if you live that long. Thank you for the interview.
Oh, I mean in this universe, yes, there are people that will live that long. But, yeah, he's basically like a cop that travels from the future. And he's here to, like, stop, like, a terrorist, like, not a terrorist thing, but, like, a huge, like, catastrophic event in F-Zero. Which is, like, a, what's the word? It's never explained. Like, no one knows what that, like, event is supposed to be. It's so dumb. Because, like, every few, like, character profiles, like, allude to it, right? Like, here, I'll just show you, like, a quick example for, like, Deathborn. Yeah, like, since the huge accident 4 years ago, several pilots have turned up missing, and, like, just reading this, you're like, oh my god. And he's like, he was brought back to life, like, 3 times. This guy, like, the concept of this guy is, like, so cool to me. But it's just, like, poorly executed. Like, they just turn him into, like, such a joke in this game. Like, his machine, it doesn't even have a number on it. Like, that's so cool to me. Oh my god. But yeah, like for him, right? He's a time traveler, he came back, and like, after receiving information that like an event would occur in the Grand Prix that would change the history of the entire universe. But like, we don't know what that is! It's never explained, and it's so frustrating. Oh my god. But yeah, this game is so cool to me. But anyway, that's about it. If you stayed to listen this long, thank you so much. I'm gonna do like way more of these, just talking about like very different things, just things going on and like the time of recording. And yeah, thank you for listening. Woo!
You think he doing the goddamn thing, man?